Baby, Potomac could never. Potomac could never. Do you hear me? The Potomac could never bring this type of excitement out of multiple people. Real Housewives of Atlanta is back. It is dropping. I believe it's going to drop April 5th. Okay. I thought it was going to be like at least that first week or something like that in April. It's going to be April 5th. I'm ready for it. I'm ready because, we got some new people. We got K. Michelle. K. Michelle comes with a lot of energy. She's bringing a lot to the girls. And she bringing a lot to Drew. And Drew is bringing it right back. And we going to talk about that. But I love the trailer. I was like, dang, why y'all don't be giving Potomac stuff like this? I feel like they may have had stuff like this. But y'all gonna have to work on it. Y'all gonna have to help the girls out over there at the Potomac, honey. Y'all may have to shake the cast up again. Y'all gonna have to do something. Y'all don't have enough exciting personalities over there like this. Okay? Y'all gotta go find some old person. I don't know. After watching Real Housewives of Atlanta's trailer and looking at the cast photos and how it's giving, take me for a ride. Okay, it's giving Wild Side. Shout out to Normani. Listen, it's giving Wild Side, all right? Seeing this for me and knowing that we're about to wrap up Real Housewives of Potomac, it just makes me feel like we demand more, or at least we should demand more. I don't want to, and if you don't demand more, I ain't talking about you. I ain't including your ass in the number. Okay. But yeah, like just the cast photos, okay? I'm like, y'all gotta, come on, y'all gonna have to bring it. Matter of fact, let me go ahead and get it up here on the screen so the people can see what I'm looking at. All right. Because I'm over here on Drew's page and just looking at this, the ladies are eating down in this photo. Now, granted, they are reusing some images from previous. However, how they pulled it together, I'm loving it. The trailer, loving it. I feel like it's going to be so many different conflicts that's going to be happening. And this small little snippet of a trailer made me super excited. Shout out to Patreon. I did get my reaction or whatnot over there on the Patreon to the trailer. Excited about it. We clearly see in the trailer where K. Michelle is getting a call from Drew Sidora and she puts it down. I said, Beyonce, no, you didn't. I really hate that these two are beefing. I really was hoping that these two would come together and really like each other and we'd be good. But it's not looking like that. And then I saw a post over on Shamea's page that included Kelli, Pinky, K. Michelle, and Shamea. I think it was just them four that were out to eat. And I was over here like, wait, so is it giving y'all four against the other four? Or more so the other three? Could it be Porsha, Drew, as well as Phaedra against y'all other ladies? Because there is going to be a scene where Porsha is going to be getting at it with Kelli. Okay? About some Nigerians. Because I definitely heard some rumors too. Okay? But that ain't my place, girl. But anywho, child, okay. The lady's gonna be having some issues with the Nigerians or something like that. I guess Kelli gonna be trying to call Porsha out like she always do. And Porsha like, BIT, I'm not having it. Okay, I don't know if they gonna find out they probably was messing with the same person or something. Girl, I don't know. But Porsha told her to get that glass up out her face, take your licks. I don't think Porsha hit anybody. Okay, we know what Porsha got in. I don't think she hit nobody, child. I think that she was talking about take your licks. Like, if I'm calling you out, take your stuff. Like, get yours and move on type thing. So we gonna see. I don't know, but it's gonna get a little rowdy with Kelli and Porsha. Okay, I just hope whatever issue they got is their own and that Kelli's not trying to piggyback off of some beef on behalf of Shamea like she did with Drew. Like, sit down, okay? And like Shamea did with Drew as well on behalf of Porsha. And by the end of the season, you and Porsha ain't even cool. Okay, girl. But either way, I am excited about this season, child. Not Pinky opened up the show, her and K. Michelle saying they can't trust somebody that, what did K. Michelle say? She couldn't trust somebody that does something. I don't know if she said that's an attorney or something, some type of attorney. And then Pinky said she can't trust somebody that eat dead people. Then it goes to Phaedra saying, I eat dead people? Fell out. When I tell you they did a good job on that little snippet, the way that it flowed, honey, I am excited for this new season and what it is bringing to the people. The ladies look beautiful, but I will say on this photo, I thought for a second that Phaedra was damn Porsha. Okay? I did. I kind of thought that she was Porsha. Kelly at one of the photos kind of looked like K Michelle, but then Phaedra looked like K Michelle, or K Michelle looked like Phaedra. Like, it was one of the photos that I saw. It was very much so confusion. I was like, damn, y'all put the same filter on everybody's face, because why is everybody blending together here? Okay, what's really going on? All right. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about it. But what I want to get into real quick is one of Drew's posts. Let me see which one it was. She's cute there. Come on, Drew. Come on, Drew. The people gonna be mad at Drew again. They swear Drew don't be bringing nothing. Okay? They swear they do not be liking Drew. I'm understanding it, but I likes me some Drew. So either way, she puts this post up, the trailer. Okay. Okay, she don't like people that she don't like. Well, she don't trust the lawyer that practice law, I think is what K Michelle said. And then Pinky said she don't trust the lawyer that eat dead people. Either way. So Drew puts this post up and she says, "Welcome to the jungle, K Michelle and Pinky Cole." Okay. And shout out to my sorors, honey. Don't make me get on y'all ass, girl. Either way. She says, keeping it peachy, it just got a whole lot wilder, right? She says, the Real Housewives of Atlanta returns April 5th. Okay, Porsha responds and says, they not ready. Phaedra put up peach, 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 peach. And then K Michelle says, girl, thank you. You are the Lion King. Roar. Girl, the fun shade of it all. So Drew said, I'm screaming. If I'm the Lion King, you just a yodeling hoot, making noise for attention. No power, no truth. Child. When I tell you I holler, I said, girl, not you to call this woman a yodeling hoot. I'm like, please, because you know K Michelle will come with that fire. And I don't know what to make of these two ladies, right? So this is what I feel. It's giving nice nasty. It's giving we really ain't got no beef. But if you come with me with a slick ass reply, I'm gonna respond back to you with a slick one. Okay, you don't get to say what you want to say to me and think that I'm not gonna get you back, girl. Okay, you want to go for tit? I'm definitely going for tat. That's what I'm seeing here. It's giving cute frenemies. But I don't know, because at one point in the trailer, we did see Drew saying, "You can't, so don't sit up here and think that you could talk to me like that." And then K Michelle said, "Get out my face." Da, da, da. So I don't know if they were talking to each other or if that was just an edited scene. Okay, not sure, but we know that there's going to be some conflict based on the trailer of K Michelle getting a call from Drew and putting the phone face down. All right. Now I want to hop over here because when the neighborhood talk put up this particular video, K Michelle said, yes, Drew, spell check and all. You're almost there, little lady. But why would I get attention from you when you barely made the cut? Okay, she says, I had to save you, right? Tell the people why you were just narrating. She says, no worries. I got you every time, beauty. I never get any thanks that I deserve or whatever. So then Drew asked her and said, barely made the cut. I'm 5 seasons in. You thought I was an easy target, but you got the right one. See you April 5th, baby. I said, ooh, not these two finna be beefed out. Okay, not the two singers of the group finna be beefed out when y'all both can sing. Y'all both got vocals, and I'm not at a place where I'm trying to choose one over the other because I like both of y'all music. Okay. Let's not do this, all right? Let's not do this, okay? Y'all supposed to come together, be friends, and figure out how y'all supposed to navigate this industry together. Why y'all got the girls beefing out? Baby, Drew said, you thought I was an easy target, but you got the right one. Child, I feel like a lot of people be thinking Drew is an easy target. I think a lot of people be thinking Drew is a easy target. So y'all go at her and she responds every time. And I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Like, get in there. Okay. I do find myself, I think I'm gonna end up defending both of the ladies. Okay. I likes me some K Michelle. I likes me some Drew Sidora. And I really hate that this is what it's come to. But I do hope that it does not last the entire season. Okay. I hope it does not. But why would I get attention from you when you barely made the cut? Whoo, how did Drew barely made the cut? Child, sound like Kelly was the one that barely made the cut. The people had just sat up here, and let's go back to that post. They had just sat up here and announced that Kelly was demoted, right? Well, to me, it doesn't appear that Kelly was demoted at all, because when I come over here at this post, Kelly is up here with the cast. You know who is not up here with the cast? Cynthia Bailey. We know Cynthia is going to be on the show. We've already seen her. She is a friend of the show. So I want to believe that if Kelly was not a part of the cast, then we wouldn't see her in the main cast photo. So just like with Kenya, I think last season, when the stuff went down with Miss Ma'am, I don't think that Kenya was in the cast photo, but she still was on the show for, a little piece, and then we didn't see her no more. But yeah, so I think that Kelly may be on the show, but it's given she barely made it if the rumors were true about her being demoted or considered, I guess, for demotion at some point. But this is where we are, and I'm excited to see it. I think Pinky may even be getting into it with little Miss Kelly. So it's gonna get messy. But I'm looking forward to April. Y'all gotta let me know how y'all feel. Now, before we go, we did get some devastating news, signing. We did get some devastating news, child, about Miss Kenya Moore. So what they're saying is Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kenya Moore is ordered to pay some coins. Now, y'all know Kenya has been dealing with some things with her landlord, according to her, in her YouTube channel and things. And I believe she said that there were some things he was supposed to fix as the head man in charge, and he never got all of those things taken care of. So because he did not get those things taken care of, she was not paying rent, which is what, they say a lot of people be doing, but I don't know. All right. And because she was not paying rent, she owed the money, and now she's ordered to pay the money. Let's get into it. They're saying Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kenya Moore's hair salon was ordered to pay more than $80,000 in a battle over unpaid rent and utilities. Now, I do recall a similar story like this coming out like a month ago of people saying that she lost this case, and Kenya came out and said, y'all don't know what y'all talking about. No case has been lost, yada, yada, yada. Well, now that TMZ is reporting it, I kind of believe that it is true, because they are saying according to the court docs. So now it appears that you did officially lose the case. All right. They're saying the Georgia judge ordered the reality stars company, More Vision Media, to pay. You had better put it in your company name, child. Okay, but either way, she says to pay $43,988 by late February and another $43,988 by late March, for a total of $87,976. Kenya, this is not good, girl. You need to see if you could get over there on Traders or something. I don't know. When I tell y'all, Britt Edie was not worth it. When I tell y'all Miss Ma'am was not worth it, worth showing, something like that, she should have pulled a Monique Samuels. I know y'all can't show it on TV, but here, okay, pass the phone around. As we've been said before, she could have just passed the phone around. Potential. I mean, I guess if it was, maybe it's still distribution of some form. I don't know, but yeah, it didn't have to go that far to son this woman, and then now here we are in this situation. Now, I don't know what Kenya got or don't got. Okay, I don't know if Kenya still has some other investments tied up to where she could afford to pay the rent, but just chose not to because the landlord did not meet the things that she told him to meet, or what. Not sure. But the judge has ordered Kenya's company to pay around $5,500 a month in rent until or unless she ends up vacating. So not only do she owe him 80-some thousand by the end of February and March, but then as she continues to occupy the space, she still got to pay that $5,500 a month in rent. Girl, that's crazy. That is crazy. So and you know what, Kenya, I do feel like, listen, if you got to take the L and move out the space, and because people are going to talk about you regardless, so it's like, just move out the space. I do feel like if you are, I don't know if Kenya is, I don't know what's in that lady bank account to know what she can or cannot pay for, okay? But if you cannot afford it, don't just continue to stay in there to try and save face for people that may talk about you on social media. It's like they're going to do that anyway. Whether you up, whether you down, whether you in between. That's just what it is. You got to be true to yourself and your daughter. If it doesn't make sense for you to maintain that space, sometimes you got to lose to win. If this is the losing season, then the winning season must gonna be hitting at a later time. Okay, potentially. So I'm like, I just feel like if you, girl, if it don't fit, you must have quit. You must have quit with the shenanigans. If that's not what it is, it's okay. It's okay. So they say that a couple of weeks after the judge made the decision, the landlord claimed Kenya's company failed to pay the first installment by the court's deadline and demanded possession of the property immediately. The court has yet to rule on the request. So this is what I also found interesting too. When I heard this news, because we are at the end of February at this point, when I heard this news, it was a month ago where they said Kenya lost her case. She was supposed to pay. Kenya came down to the social media and said that's not true. Only for, in my personal, these records to say, according to TMZ, a couple of weeks after the judge made the decision, meaning the judge already made this decision when the news first broke the first time, right? The landlord claimed Kenya's company failed to pay the first installment by the court's deadline. So the court's deadline must have been this week. And it was not met. And so therefore, they reported on it the very next day is what it seems like. Okay. Or maybe the request was last week, but they said the end of February. So yeah, that's sad. That is sad. Let's keep going. I wonder when this post was made. Protect your energy. You want to preserve your peace and your glorious hair. Okay. So they said Kenya opened the Kenya Moore Hair Spa in Atlanta in 2024. The landlord of the location, Northland Chambly, sued the star in October of 2025, alleging unpaid rents and utilities under the lease. And it's just another reminder that a lot of the stars that we see and we be thinking they got it like that, and people be so quick, especially their fans, to speak to how much money they got. Right. And it's like, we don't know what them folks got. Because like I said, they may have hundreds of thousands or millions in the bank. Right. But their bills may be very, very high. Okay. All right. To whom much is given, much is what? Required or expected or however it goes. So, child, they was given much money. Now they required to pay much bills. And that's just where it's at, Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate for her, and it wasn't worth that. It was not worth that. It was not worth that, girl. If you got to let it go like Cynthia Bailey had to let go of her little wine spot that she had, child, let it go. Don't be trying to hold on to nothing to save face for nobody. Let it go, child. But either way, good luck. All right. Y'all let me know your thoughts about the Kenya Moore situation, the hair spa, her owing this money. Also, let me know, are you as excited as I am for Real Housewives of Atlanta, honey? I am ready to get into some things. A lot of people have been feeling as though K. Michelle is not a good addition, and I beg to differ. I think that K. Michelle is going to be a good addition. Like, I don't like that we're discrediting her before we give her a chance. Okay? Just give her a little piece of chance. Well, she might fit right in. And honestly, I think she will. Based on how I've seen Phaedra show up in the reads that she's given and how she's shown up on television, I have enjoyed Phaedra, although a lot of y'all don't like her, and that's your personal. I think that K. Michelle is going to do just as well. But that's all I got. Leave your thoughts. I'm Jamie, that's me. And y'all know I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye.
Yeah, tell them I preach to the choir. Stand with my feet to the fire. Give all the glory to God. Stand in the midst of these haters, I'm silent, nobody can stop me. Just gotta check in my notification, them numbers hit like it's a proxy. Cashed out at the ATM, and the ATL, they done made a gym. I've been kicking doors like the ATL, got them trying to clone me like Agent Smith. Game time, I invaded gym, high elevated, I can face the rim. Putting shots up, I got laser focus, about to take it over, I'm Invader Zim. On a trip to Florida like it's A&M. Who that nigga, man, they say I'm him. Spit the truth, never wasting film, I can fill a pool, we gon' make them swim.